it's Patsy. So I popped on today to do a hashtag that was started by Sandra over the Wishing Well, and it's hashtag lockdown helpers. That's what I couldn't remember then. It's lockdown helpers, hashtag lockdown helpers, and it's all about what has helped us through this time of lockdown and uncertainty that we've all been going through, or most of us have been going through, and what's helped us get through that. You know, that can be books, TV, cards, crystals, anything really, anything that's helped you get through what you've found that you've been pulling out to kind of help you through this time. So a lot of my decks I'm not going to get out because there's so many. I've pulled a lot of oracles over the last couple of months, and I did do another hashtag about Quant Stream about all different decks that I was pulling, and they've been mainly nature-based ones. I've got a lot of nature-based oracles, so I've been pulling a lot of those, and that is in my collection somewhere down there. So they're what the decks I've been using, a lot of oracle. Tarot wise, it's been my old favourite, my number one deck, and I pull this a lot, and always pull this a lot, but I'm found that I'm pulling this even more these last few weeks. Not exclusively, I mean this is Tarot of the Hidden Realms. This is my favourite deck of all times, but it just gives me so much comfort. When people have been asking for readings and my cards of the day, I've been pulling from the Dark Mansion the last few weeks, and really enjoying that deck as well. But this one, when I'm feeling anxious or when I just want something just to get a message from myself and just to sit with and whatever, then this is one that I'll go and get. I just love the imagery. I just love everything about this tarot. Like I said, this is my number one deck. It's gorgeous. So mainly oracles I've been pulling, mainly nature-based oracles. When I've done readings for other people, or my card of the day has been Dark Mansion. But when I just want to sit with some cards, you know, sit and shuffle and pull cards or whatever, then this is the one I'll go and read for, because I just love the imagery. So that is the deck, my tarot deck that I've been using more than any, what's helped me get through this. And another deck which I got 2 weeks ago. I wasn't sure how that was going to pan out, and it's these ones. It's the past life deck that I got, and I said there's quite a few cards in there. I wasn't sure how they was going to work out, and I wasn't sure how I was going to find them because of some of the different names and what have you on there. I've been using these, and on my Facebook group I did offer 3 card readings with these, and they was really, really good. I was really surprised how well they worked. I mean, the cards with the names on that, I was sort of like the arc and things, and I was thinking, how is that going to, you know, influence me? But it's surprising now they come out and how they all work together in different readings. So I'm really been enjoying getting to know these. I'm going to keep these out and play with them again today, because as you know, past lives fascinate me, and I've been reading a lot of, listening to a lot of past life things as well in this lockdown, so that's been another big helper for me. I just wish that my eyes was okay for me to kind of delve into them workbooks and that what I've got, but they're not, so I just have to do what I can. So I've been listening to a lot on YouTube, past life regressions and what have you, and like I said, these cards have really, really surprised me. But I want to look for other ways, not just the 3 cards, that I can incorporate these into the readings that I do. So yeah, so they've been another wonderful tool to keep me amused during this time since I've had them. So that's really the decks that I've been using. Crystals, I haven't really been touching my crystals. I've got crystals all over the place, but I found that I've been pulling out my Pendulum. This is my latest one, this one, and it's an amethyst pendulum, and at the top it's got the tree of life there, and I'm absolutely loving this crystal and this pendulum, and I have been getting it out, and I've connected really well to this one. This is my favourite at the minute, and I've been using that. And even when I've not been using it, I've just been sitting with it in my hand and just pulling it through my hand and just very tactile. So this is something else that I've been enjoying, my pendulum. I've also spent a lot of time, when my eyes allow me to, the last couple of weeks they're not really been able to, but before that I was spending a lot of time doing the herbs. There's my herbs over there. There's that unit is full of herbs and different jars and all kinds of things. So this is one of them. This is a shaker jar for abundance, this one. There's that one, but I've got jars all over of different things that I've done, and the little charm bags and whatever hanging from the front door and whatever for protection and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of that, drying out herbs in my thingy up there and jarring everything up and that sort of thing. So I've been doing a lot of that up until the last couple of weeks, and now obviously I can't do too much, but it's something I'm really enjoying doing that. So that's another thing that's been keeping me amused. When my children are at home, my boys are because they're autistic, they have very big sensory issues, and one of the sensory issues that they struggle with is different smells. And one of the smells that they really can't take is sage, and any kind of sage smells. So when I want to cleanse the area that I'm working in, or cleanse the house, or anything like that, I can't use sage while they're in the home, or anything what's going to burn smoke in it, because it makes them react. They don't like it at all. So of course, with them being at home, I've had to kind of find other ways. So I went and got this one, and this is Palo Santo grounding and protecting smokeless smudge spray, and it smells gorgeous. And there's no smoke, obviously, because it's a spray, easy to use, and it doesn't cause any aversion with the boys. So that is something that I've really counted on. So that's been good. As also, I found time to do my nails because when my eyes allow, some days it's a bit dodgy trying to do it, but I'm getting there. But as someone who suffers from the eye conditions that I do, and also rosacea on my skin, on my face, only on my face, typical, from here upwards, everything is fine. Up there, forget it. So I've never been one to wear an awful lot of makeup, but I've always wore a bit of a foundation and powder, eyeliner and mascara. I can't wear any of that now. It's just not possible, because as soon as I attempt to put anything on my face that isn't special creams, sun creams and that kind of stuff, it just flares up. So it's very difficult for me to be able to put any kind of makeup on and feel a bit feminine at any times. Do you know what I mean? So this is why you just get me, like this, because I just can't wear anything to kind of cover any things up, flaws up. You just get me as me, because I can't do nothing about it. But I can paint my nails without causing any problems. Trouble is, this hand keeps snapping, which is most annoying, but this hand is getting quite good now. The nails are getting quite stronger and what have you. So I've been decorating my nails a lot, just to give me that bit of an uplift, if you know what I mean, if you're a woman. So yeah, that's been one thing I've been doing a lot, is painting my nails. And I've got loads of different colours now, what I can kind of swap and change. So that's something I've been enjoying doing. Not always easy when my eyes are dodgy, but I try and get them done first thing in the morning before they start playing up too much. Another thing that I've been listening to is music. You can probably hear it in the background. I love music of all types, most genres. I go right back to the 50s because music my mum and dad listened to 50s and 60s as I was growing up. And that's kind of love of that music has stayed with me. I'm an 80s baby, or an 80s teenager, not an 80s baby. Jesus, I wish I was. I'm a 60s baby, but an 80s teenager, late 70s, 80s. So I love that kind of music. And I do find that music takes you back to that time period and different times of your life. So, sometimes I'll put 50s, 60s on and I'm back living at home with my parents and my brother and whatever. Other times, if I put my 80s music on, I'm back to, being that 18, 19-year-old. And memories from that time. But a lot of time I just listen to Native American music, and this is what's playing at the minute, this one. This is El Securi. I've got quite a few of El Securi. Can't get them. This is El Securi. El Securi. That one's not. There's a couple of others in there as well, but then I've also got some Edwin Goodall. But Native American music has always been something that I've loved, something that I've always listened to, especially in times when I'm really anxious or there's something that, you know, going on around and what have you. And obviously at this time of uncertainty and what have you, I just get lost in this music. Now these are street entertainers, those security. They used to be in Peterborough where I lived before. They used to play on the streets and they'd sell their CDs and different pieces of jewellery and what have you. But I'd always buy their latest CD. So this is where I've got all my CDs from. And it's just a collection of native themed music, mainly flutes, pipes and that kind of thing, because that is the type that I really love. The panpipes, the pipes, the flutes and all that kind of stuff, though I do like drums too. But this one is like music from the Andeans. So this is like the native and Andean fusion, and that is something, that the kind of music that just takes me away. If I put this on, I can just close my eyes and it just completely calms me, completely takes everything out of my head and just leaves me in this place where I'm just, it's like a meditation, I suppose. It just takes me, you know. So that is a kind of music that I've been listening to a lot, but then I always listen to it a lot. But it certainly helps me, that does. And then the other things that I've really counted on is YouTube, because I can't read and I'm finding that my concentration isn't too good. Audio books aren't much good for me at the moment. So I've spent a lot of time on YouTube watching a lot of YouTubers, tarot tubers mainly, but also witchy ones and all of the different ones too. Past life regressions and all these things. I've been listening to all these, so it's been wonderful to have Simon and Becca on daily doing their lives, because that gives me something to sit and listen to, and it's always fun to listen. It completely takes me away from all the worries and whatever, what's going on. So that's been nice. But there's also lots of YouTubers that I do watch, too many to mention, that I do enjoy to go and listen to as well. Can't always comment, but I always love to watch, and you know, if I can comment, I will comment. But just because I've not commented doesn't mean I haven't watched, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's been a big thing for me, the YouTube community. That's been really wonderful and really helped me through this time as well. So that is, I think, just about everything that I've relied on and used during this period, these last couple of months, and continue to use. So it's been a lovely tag, Sandra. I really enjoyed doing this, sharing what's got me through. And sorry if it's a bit rambling, just rambling on. But yeah, so this is what's helped me through, and I'm really enjoying what's helping other people through this time as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.